Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness. My channel is dedicated to helping you uplift and enhance your spiritual well-being. So welcome. If you are new here, a special welcome to you. If you are a subscriber, my deepest gratitude. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and supporting my work. Ooh, okay, so welcome to October 8th, 2024. Let's get our daily astrology and messages to help you navigate these energies. Pretty personal stuff going on right now. Let's talk about the astrology, and then I will prepare the space and we'll pull some tarot and find out what this might mean for you. So let's talk about the astrology. So today, Venus is in Scorpio trine Mars in Cancer. So we have Venus and Mars. That can be the masculine and feminine energies, Venus being the feminine, Mars being the masculine energies, but they're both personal planets, and they are in water signs. Trine in water signs. So this is going to be all about the feels. So you may have some pretty intense feelings coming up. It could be about a particular person in your life that you feel connected to, but they're both in detriment. They're not in signs that make them feel good. So, but here's the energy. It feels like both of them are kind of feeling down and out in that detriment energy. And instead of kind of blaming each other for their predicament, they're kind of like, let's collaborate. You help me and I'll help you. You lift me up and I'll lift you up. And so it's a collegiality of working together to pull the energies up and uplift. Because we also have Mercury in Libra trine Jupiter in Gemini. Now, Jupiter goes retrograde tomorrow in Gemini. I did a whole video on that. Let me link it here. Mercury in Libra trine Jupiter in Gemini, but also Mercury is opposing Chiron in retrograde in Aries. So what this might be feeling like is it's about balance and communication. And we talked about the Jupiter retrograde and how in that video I talked about how we were looking for succinct communication, clarity, no ambiguity. It's like, speak your truth, but say more, talk less. So it's like brevity. Let's keep it brief. Just give me the bullets, give me the bullet points, give me the Cliff Notes version. Let's not get into long word salad conversations. Let's just get to the heart of the meaning. But also, some of this stuff with Chiron in retrograde could be exposing a little bit of some of that prior wounding. So you don't want to communicate from a place of hurt. You want to communicate from a place of balance. That's that Libra energy. We're in Libra season, so we're all about balance, and we want to restore balance to not only our energy, but to our relationships. Okay, so that's kind of the overarching energies that you may be feeling present. And let's get into some tarot. I'm going to prepare the space. While I do this, I invite you to do some breath work, get centered, get into in touch, so that you can discern what parts of this message are for you. This is a general read, so it may not be broadly applicable to you. The whole message, it may just be part of a fractal message. It may be a phrase. It may be a particular energy that I pull that truly resonates with you, but will help for you to discern that if you are like really in touch with self. So get grounded, do some breath work, get centered. I'll see you in a moment. All right, my friends, let's talk about the tarot energy. So I'm going to be using the Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn, and I will be using the Divine Abundance Oracle, and that is by Tasha Silver. And then for the tarot, I will be pulling from the Light Seers Tarot. Now, I did a pre-shuffle and no particular card stood out with the exception of the flow card. So you want to go with the flow. Don't let those energies really build up inside of you, because if you're feeling very emotional, which you will be, because both the masculine and feminine energies are going to feel a little emotional with both of the Venus and Mars being in water signs in detriment. So you may feel a little kind of emotional. It's going to well up. Let it flow. Don't trap it in there, because it's not going to be productive. So let's get started. What's coming through for you, my beautiful friends? Oh my, we have quite a few, and I feel like there are two messages here. So let's take these two. We have impasse, reflect and redirect your energy, and then ascend the mountain. Keep going forward. So this may be with this Jupiter retrograde. We talked about it. Check out that video. This may be a time for you to redirect. You need to kind of do some analysis or some reanalysis and reflection, and then you're going to redirect, and you might be changing course. So there might be a course correction here, and maybe that's what this emotional kind of, I feel like a emotional upheaval. Okay, this is going to go over here, because when I see these two cards, I see the Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. This is that Chiron that I just talked about, Mercury with Chiron. This is that emotional, as you let those emotions go, there's a very healing, cathartic energy about that. So don't let those emotional energies get pent up. You don't want to store them. You want to let them flow. If you have to have a good cry, if you need to exercise, if you need to go connect with nature, whatever it is, if you need to have a good conversation, a courageous conversation, not from a place of wounding, but from a place of being healed and saying, I want to restore balance. That's what I think this card is about, is kind of reflect and redirect so that you can restore balance, so that you can ascend. And then we have rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. We have two things of healing there, so it tells you right off that Chiron energy is going to be prevalent. So I'm going to pull tarot on each of these. And, oh, actually, yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to come back to the Divine Abundance. That was not a good shuffle, because I wasn't focused. I just saw the Three of Cups. That's all about being healed and reunification with your healed self. If it is if you're in a deep soul connection, there could be a conversation with your soulmate or twin flame that is healing. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so what is it that we're reflecting and redirecting on? Okay, this came out in the challenge position. It's a Page of Swords, and that is, for me, it could be a kind of a new thought process. It could be a new perspective. It also could be looking into some things. It could mean that you're checking out your counterpart's social media or trying to find out what they're doing or what they're up to. That's not a productive use of your time. What you want to do is kind of try on a new perspective. It's going to feel awkward at first, but as you reflect and redirect, you may have an aha moment. Then you say, I really didn't see things from that perspective. Maybe that will change the way I feel about it. Might be a challenge, maybe a stretch, but you'll feel it. All right, let's see what else comes through for you. Temperance, there's that Libra energy. Yeah. That's kind of like coming into, that's restoring the balance. As you reflect, redirect, reanalyze, you restore balance, which is a course correction. Here we have another page. This is a Page of Cups. As you have this aha moment, maybe a change of perspective that's a little awkward and uncomfortable, you may then have kind of a new feeling about things. Like, oh, yeah, okay, so, yeah, now I can see how that makes a huge difference in how I'm perceiving that. Ooh, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. The only card in the reverse. The King of Wands, that is fire sign energy. It could be that Aries, Mars in Aries, feeling very not really ready to initiate the course correction. This feels like it's just kind of like the awareness of what needs to change and what you don't want to redo to end up back in the same situation. So it's kind of like a learning process. How do I avoid this in the future? What do I need to do in the future to avoid feeling like this or having these past experiences that you're going to heal over here? And, you know, how can I change my course in order to avoid ending up in this exact same situation? Well, it could be a courageous conversation. It could be communication from a place of being healed. It could be restoring balance to your connections. It could be just restoring balance to yourself, taking some time to sit back and say, you know what, I just need to take a breather for a few minutes. Maybe a walk, maybe a nap, maybe a meditation, something to allow you to come back to balance. Okay, what do we need to know here? And then I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Divine Abundance deck and find out. Three of Pentacles. This could be a partnership. It could be an alliance, could be a business relationship, could be somebody you work with that might be contributing to this feeling out of balance. It could just be kind of feeling fragmented, like you're pulled in a lot of different directions. And you're just like, I can't do this. King of Pentacles. Definite need to feel more grounded, more centered, taking more time in your decision-making process so you don't wind up here again. But it's also like, okay, so how do I make this work for me? How am I going to make this work for me? We got Pentacles on the advice from the universe. So work with these energies. Work with your divine masculine energy, your divine feminine energy within you. Help them kind of unify to help each other out so that you can really start to manifest what it is you truly want from a place of restored balance. All right, let's pull an oracle card and let's see. I just saw offering, true offering. Gratitude. I think part of this emotional experience and this analysis and reflection and course correction, you're going to look back and say, wow, that was a lesson I'm truly grateful for. With these two pages here, it's definitely a lesson that needed to be learned. And you master it with the two kings. Your actions and how you manifest from this particular energy, you're going to master that once you allow those emotions to flow. Give that little redirect time, a little quiet time to kind of, what did I learn from that experience? How do I avoid ending up in this uncomfortable place again? And then how can I use that information to move forward? Feel good? That feels good to me. All right, so let's talk about this healing and clearing the past. What do we need to know about this, please? Page of Pentacles, another page. This is a great learning experience. So this is maybe what this is preemptive to that Jupiter retrograde where we're really reanalyzing. This might be that we're already absorbing that energy and we're starting to be catapulted into, and here we have the Tower. The Tower is whatever didn't work over here needs to be reconstructed in a way that it's a better service to you. That's the healing process. But you have to kind of deconstruct it and then say, I'm going to reassemble this in a different way so that I can take what I've learned and move forward, carving this new path from a wiser and more enlightened understanding. Okay, so we have the Temperance card as Major Arcana and the Tower card. And then we have the Five of Swords. This is what needs to be healed. It's something that has sabotaged you. It has been a self-sabotage because you didn't have the awareness. You didn't have the connection to it in order to heal it so that you could have the course correction in order to change the way you manifest your future. It was a sense of helplessness, but it was because you didn't have the awareness to what's been tripping you up all this time. And it's something to do with your emotions. There's the Page of Wands. We have all pages on the table. Therefore, everything is about learning and growing. Everything is about this growing experience. But that's only going to happen when you take the time to go within, redirect or reanalyze, review during this Jupiter retrograde. Check out that video because you are going to learn a whole lot. Ace of Wands. This is how we're going to move forward. This is the way we're going to change our behavior so that we don't end up here in the same set of circumstances again. Okay, and let's pull an oracle card for this. Divine Abundance deck. Inner power. It's all about your inner power. This growth and this learning is fueling your inner power. Whatever course correction you change is going to magnify your inner power. That's Jupiterian energy. It's going to intensify your inner power in a positive way. So it'll be worth it. All right, let's do bottom of the deck. See what's coming in as these energies start to cycle through. Staying focused, hold the course. This new course correction is where you need to be. You are being divinely guided through this experience to be on course. So stay focused. Allow those emotions to flow through you. Don't let them captivate you. And don't get stuck there. Know that it's part of the process of healing and cleaning all of this out to give you this fresh new perspective. Individuality. Now, Jupiter and Mars are personal planets, so this is all about enhancing your individual uniqueness. Seven of Wands. This is empowerment because you have the confidence to stand up for yourself, stand your ground, have that courageous conversation, and move forward. Love it. I hope you did too, so please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. And until then, my beautiful friends, namaste. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribing to my channel, and your very kind comments. I hope you found this video helpful. Please check out my other videos for other messages that will help you enhance your spiritual well-being. I'm Elle, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, my dear friends, namaste.